Yes, welcome to Bikes of Rye. Thank you for clicking on my video and joining me here with an unboxing of a new performance upgrade for my 2020 Triumph Street Triple 765 RS. Now you may or may not already know, but I do have a full SE Project exhaust system on my bike. So it's the S1 slip-on and I have the titanium headers. The bike has been tuned, it's got a power commander and an air filter, and it's all set up for that exhaust system. Now what I would like to do this year is I'd like to get on some track days. Unfortunately with the current setup, my bike is far too loud. Now I can attend loud track days, but it's going to be a bit more money for me. I'd need to go to somewhere like Donington Park, and for my first track day, I don't fancy trekking like 2 hours away from me, paying extra money and all the rest of it. I just want to go in easy and start off nice and simple. Somewhere local, somewhere like Bedford Autodrome, which is not too far from me. When I fit this to the bike, I am going to get the bike on a rolling road, so we're going to compare the performance. This Leo Vince exhaust slip-on versus the SE Project exhaust system. Wow, well I'm impressed so far with how it's boxed. You see there guys, look. That's nicely put away. Let's chuck all this down here. There you go guys. That's quite impressive, isn't it? Here's a link pipe also, and we have all obviously our fitting brackets, which I won't open yet. I'll keep them in the bags. I do plan on fitting this system tomorrow morning. Tomorrow is Sunday, and I'm just going to take the bike out and give it a trial. But this should fit. This should line up to the SE Project system, and even if you have a standard bike, this is standard fitment. Let's try and give you a bit more of a close up here, guys. My fingerprints are on it, but look at that quality. Look. Yeah. The link pipe as well is great quality too. And actually what I noticed, because I almost went for the Delcovic system, curious to see how that would fare, but the Delcovic doesn't offer a link pipe to that quality, to that standard. So for the price I paid for this, before I've even fitted it to the bike, I'm extremely impressed, I'll be honest. Even though this is a budget option, right, being a Leo Vince, a well-known brand that's been around for a very long time, I had no doubts that this was going to be a quality product. This looks like it's going to be less noisy than the SE Project system. So this is, I had this delivered, this cost me £270 delivered in the UK. And there are other budget options on the market, but I don't see anybody using this exhaust. So people go for Delcovic or Delcovic, and there's SP Engineering, which is a UK-based company, and they sell exhaust systems for a similar price to this slip-on. I can tell straight away that it is heavier than the SE Project. I mean, the SE Project, the S1 slip-on anyway, at least, is paper light. So this is going to add a little bit of weight to the bike, but it's nowhere near as heavy as the standard OEM system. And you know, you could argue for a track day, I could have put the OEM system back on the bike, but the bike is tuned, it's set up for no catalytic converters. If I put the standard exhaust, I'm obviously adding all that weight back onto the bike, and I'm going to knock the tuning out basically. As I said, I'm going to get this on a rolling road and compare it to the SE Project and see what happens, but I don't think this is going to do anything to the performance, to be honest, because it's still a free-flowing exhaust system. And what I want to do as well is I want to provide you guys with an alternative to Delcovic or SP Engineering. Everybody has a budget, right? So I want to see how this sounds. I'm not going to run this system with the baffle in. What I'll do is I'll stick the baffle in ready for the rolling road session to see what that actually does to performance. I'll be intrigued really, because if I turn up to a track day and without a DB killer in the system, and they turn around and say it's still too loud, at least if I fit the DB Killer in, I have an idea of what it's doing to the performance of the bike. So yeah, short and sweet video there, guys. This was only going to be a quick one. Just wanted to do an unboxing. As I said, I'm going to get this on the bike tomorrow, give the bike a good test, see how it feels, see how it sounds. Yeah, straight up, I think the craftsmanship of this system is, for the money, I'm really impressed. So I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, please drop me a thumbs up. It'd be very much appreciated. And if you're new here, maybe you want to subscribe and stick around. I'll hopefully see you on another video. Thanks for watching. See you later.